What's up, guys? My name is Gregory King. Today, welcome to the Gregory King pregame show. So I'm joined by a guest that's about to. We're about to go to the phones, and we're about to go to our second guest in 2 days. Listen, I just watched the Boston versus Houston game. Let me tell you, Boston had a good season. I didn't expect them to win today, but the way they looked against, I didn't expect it. I really did not expect them to win today. Going into the fifth, the Benintendi home run, I thought that was going to actually save them and not, you know, wasn't going to damage their chances of actually winning their game. But I guess fate is deciding. It's between now. It's in the hands of the Indians or the Yankees. And like I said, welcome to the show, guys. Today, I am definitely gonna wind up talking about the predictions. I was kind of right yesterday. I was right who was gonna win yesterday, and I was right about the Bird and also Judge being heroes of Game 3 of the ALDS. I was kind of right about that. So stay tuned for my historical heroic of Game 4 today. Here are my predictions and the heroes, including the pitching matchups today on the Gregory King Show. Stay tuned. So today this game, I have to tell you, like I was trying to tell you guys about Boston. Boston fought going into Game 4. They put up a pretty good show going into this game right here. I mean, who knew? Really, who knew Boston was going to put up a fight? Between the solo shot by Bogarts to start the game on the bottom of the first, even though they were trailing by one, and then you go into the fifth inning, they were trailing 2-1, and you have probably the toughest pitchers that was on Houston going into today. He's never really pitched in a postseason start, but I guess I guess Houston really has a chance of doing it. Who knew they were going to actually do good today? Uh, my other prediction was I didn't think Chris Sale was going to play today, but knowing that it was a do or die game today for the Red Sox, I didn't even actually think it was going to be an actual game that the Red Sox was going to actually pull away. Knowing that I saw the first game with the Chris Sale in Houston, I knew that it was going to either go badly for them or it was going to go good. The Red Sox did pretty good. I mean, you have to understand they're going against Houston. They're really pumped up. They got two good bullpen arms that they used. They could have went to Keuchel. They could have went to Verlander. They could have went to everyone, but they decided to go to Verlander in that situation in the fifth. Verlander did an awesome job for the Houston Astros going into this game or the fifth inning, doing a good amount of shutout work. Uh, Another key was for this team was I didn't think that Houston was gonna actually beat the Boston Red Sox by offensive wise. Well, you know something. Also, who knew but Ben Tenney was gonna hit against Verlander, and Ben Tenney actually took Verlander to yard near the foul pole on the right side, I believe, near that crowd. Who knew he was gonna do that? And he did it. And for 3 innings after that, Sale was on a streak where he was basically unstoppable. And basically, Houston couldn't read the pitches. I mean, Boston was lined up to go to the fifth game of the series to put in Sale, but Sale was tied already. So I didn't think either way. I think they would have lost today or on Wednesday because they already used Sale already. Yet didn't they used him 56 pitches going into the eighth inning, and then he used basically another 10 on that at bat by JJ Redick. I mean, Reddick put up a pretty good fight against him, but we all knew it was going to be coming down to one swing of the bat. And I mean, it came to that they actually he put up a battle. They tied the game already. He walked, and then you have the biggest at bat of for Houston in the eighth inning when it was two outs. Kimball came in, couldn't do the job. He walked the first guy that Kimball faced, and he went up against Jose Altuve. He made Jose Altuve pop up, and Houston took the lead and they tied it in the same inning. So they were going into the ninth inning. They didn't really do, and then they had loaded two men on. They had Maben at second base, and then you have the veteran Carlos Beltran that knows what he's doing. He's been in the postseason a lot. He was with the Cardinals when they had went to this kind of a point in 2004. So he's been in the situation. It was a do or die. Either they advance or they go back to Cleveland or they go back to Houston. They go into a game 5, and I didn't think they were gonna actually do a game 5 because of their the rotation both teams had. They were both exhausted. Today was a rainy/muggy day, so it was a really good game today. I mean, Houston really earned it. I mean, they went into the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, knowing that hey, they didn't think they were gonna. They had a 2-run cushion, and they go up against Devers. Devers drills it to center field. It hits off the wall, and you got Jose. You got it basically. I don't know how, but it basically jumped over the wall, bounced either outfielder from center or right. Could not catch that, and then he got the inside the Parker home run. So it was a great start to the bottom of the ninth. I thought they were going to come back, and there was no outs really in that inning until Bradley struck out. Then you have Justin Pedroia. He grounded out for the last out of that the ALDS. Congratulations to the Houston Astros. I really hope they go to the ALCS against the New York Yankees. You know why I say that? Because the Yankees want revenge for the wild card game that they could have gotten against Keuchel. If you redo history, the wild card game against Keuchel was a really phenomenal performance by him. In 2015, they didn't have the pieces like they have now to do what they want to do in this game. They didn't have the pieces, and it was ridiculous. But they tried their best, and they did a good job. I gotta tell you that. That's all I can tell you. All right, so congrats to Houston again. Uh, good luck. All right, so let's go to the pregame show with the Yankees in Cleveland. All right, Cleveland. I gotta tell you, I don't know. I mean, Severino's pitching tonight. I mean, Joe. Here's my advice for Severino. I mean, you learned a lesson from game 1. Basically, was the wild card game. That was a game 1. It was a game 1/last game. You had to if you're gonna make Severino do great, look at the start he did last 2 months ago against the Indians. Make them work. Do not make them get on base. Look at tonight. Congrats on that win last night. They earned it. They did good. They made their point last night. But like I was saying, Tanaka did great. Let's see if Severino can do great. You have to understand, Severino's on that thing with Corey Kluber. He's on with Sale. He's on the top list with the 2 best people in the major leagues for the AL. Now, Severino, this goes out to you. Do not, if you got Lindor, if you have Bruce, even if you towardly get to Santana, do not throw that fastball near the end of the zone because Bruce is going to hit it. Lindor is going to look for it. Tonight, it looks to be it's going to be a great game. I'm telling you, Severino's going to probably go into 6/7 innings. He's going to pitch a great game. And then, like I said, the bullpen needs to take care of it in itself because if it doesn't, I mean, it's just going to be a mess. I mean, they gotta understand. Last night, that was a momentum changer for the Yankees. It's just basically if you got caliber skill right now to do what they just did last night. Joe, good job. What you did last night. Go to Cleveland, tie in the series. Good job. Really good job on your behalf. You did great. I knew you were going to get booed because after what happened on Friday night, I understand you prepared for it, but it must have been a feeling that you'll never forget that basically this whole franchise was basically looking on your shoulders if you were not going to get re-signed or not. And you said to everybody, I bet you didn't want to lose your job. You still wanted to be on this team as a manager. Well, you know something? That's a good way of showing that you still want to be on this team. Another factor is tonight, you know what you do? Make Severino go 6 innings. You make your hitters do good against Cleveland. Go pay back and tie the series up. Don't concentrate what happened in Boston today. Boston lost because they had it was the weather, it was the Houston Astros. Cleveland is on their heels. You got them in a corner. Now you're in a still in the do or die situation, but you pissed them off. You made them upset last night, and I think you can actually do it again if you guys do what Tanaka did last night and what Judge did by robbing Lindor. You know, and the funny thing is of that what Judge did that game, he robbed Lindor of a 2-run home run. He saved the game. He kept the game in a nothing game. He pumped up Tanaka. He pumped up himself. And this is how you win the games. You get basically your best defense. And I got to tell you, I agree what they're saying about him. He's an all-around player. Yeah, he is an all-around player. Judge, great catch. Good game that you did by walking. But now that you're at home, now you know it's out for blood on either team. Now you know how it feels that there's an up and down season / postseason. Now you know that this team, they went 3-1 going into Chicago against the Chicago Cubs. And the Cubs weren't as good as Cleveland. They had a great team, but Cleveland had a better team. Cleveland gave out. Now, if history repeats itself, you go against the Astros, go against them hard, win the series against Cleveland first. Kluber is going to pitch on Wednesday, and I know that because it's only 2 days. It's only been 2 days since he last pitched. That's not a lot of days. And Kluber, for Game 5, you want to make a Game 5, and you want to make Severino win tonight. You tie the series tonight. Make New York feel like you're a good team this year. Take down your arch rival, the Indians. Finish them. And Severino, I already predicted Severino getting 6-7 strikeouts. So, no further ado. I mean, I'm gonna bring the guest in a couple of minutes. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be really good. Um, I really think that Cleveland, they're against their wall. Yankees can finish it. They can go to Cleveland, knowing that they won. Yeah, and they got a chance of doing something about it. They got a chance of just upsetting that crowd, not making them get back into this. For all those people out there that still believe, all those haters out there, all the haters that thought that they were going to lose yesterday, the answer is wrong. I doubt the Indians are going to come back and they're going to listen. The Yankees got punched hard twice. They learned from it. They seen pictures basically every day. They saw Kluber. They saw, I don't even know, they even saw Trevor Bauer. Tonight's Trevor Bauer versus Severino. Severino needs to prove that this is your home. Judge got to hit a home run today. I don't care because Bauer's not that good during when he's not at home. Now prove yourselves what you guys are good at doing. All right, so, I mean, here's what I'm going to say. The heroes of the game today. All right, so what I think, and my guest and I are we're gonna talk. Me and the guests are gonna actually talk about the pitching lineups for tonight and who you think is going to be the hero of Game 4. I just saw the Boston, like I told you guys in the beginning. I saw that game unfold. Tonight's going to be a very important thing for the Yankees to win. They came back 2-1. Let's see if they can finish the job. Let's see if they can wind up doing what. Yes, hello. How you doing today? Yes, how you doing today? So, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I mean, it's great actually to see someone other than watching the games all day. How you saw the Boston game today?
Yes, I just finished watching.
So, how'd you feel when you saw that game unfolding today? How'd you feel about Boston with the Denver's inside the Parker home run?
Well, that was crazy, but I was pretty happy that Boston lost because, I hate Boston.
Yeah, but do you think that do you think the Yankees still have a chance of getting to Trevor Bauer?
I think the Red Sox should have taken out Sale a little earlier, actually.
I mean,
I think they pitched him a little too much, and then Bregman hit that home run.
Yeah, but Sale, I think he kind of did good. I mean, the mistake that they made was challenging that thing in the beginning of the game, where I don't know why did he even do that? The manager came out, challenged that Pedroia got a pitch low, that was called strike 3, and he got kicked out. He got kicked out. I mean, you give your pitcher a good game. Sale, he knew what he was up against. He knew that this lineup had a really good streak on their hand. And then you go into Fenway and you go against probably one of the hottest teams, which is Boston. They're really good at coming back. But then you got Houston that's really good of scoring a lot of runs. Now, what did you think? What did you think the prediction that who was going to actually win today anyway?
Which game?
Today, game 1 of the day, which was Boston versus Houston.
I don't really know. Porcello's alright, but when they brought in Verlander and Benintendi hit that home run, I didn't think it was quick for the Astros, but when Bregman hit that home run, and Reddick hit to take the lead, and then Beltran had another hit to give them a 2-run lead.
So, I mean, if I got it correct, now if they had won today, well, they have Verlander did pitch. He gave up the 2-run home run to Benintendi. Now, if I am correct, if actually Verlander did go out earlier than what he did by not going into the 7th and 8th, you think that I believe the Houston manager / bullpen, you think that they would allowed him to pitch on Wednesday?
If the Red Sox won?
Yeah, if they won today.
No way.
So you think that Verlander would have been kept in case?
No way. Too much.
So you think that if the Red Sox did win today, it would have been Keuchel versus someone else? Because Sale he went 70 pitches. There's no way he would have been used.
Sale and Verlander definitely would have both not been able to pitch.
Well, if I look at it this way, I was kind of right about yesterday's predictions a little bit. I was right about the predictions of the heroes of yesterday's game. I said that Tanaka was going to be one of them, Bird and Judge.
Yeah, Judge's catch was crazy.
Yeah, between the outstanding pitching by Tanaka yesterday, he kept them off the board. So what do you think? I mean, what do you think from Friday's game before Thursday? Actually, Thursday against Trevor Bauer. What do you think that the Yankees are going to see from Trevor Bauer tonight?
I don't think Trevor Bauer will be nearly as good as he was in that game.
But do you think
I'd say the Yankees will score 4 or 5 runs against him.
So you think because they seen him again first time, which was Thursday, and then they go against him today, by seeing him twice, do you think that there's a possibility when if they do win tonight, let's say if they do win tonight, let's not jinx it, but if they do win tonight, it'll be the most outstanding comeback that they have done since 2001 against the Oakland A's since
Well,
their
they'll still have
dynasty in
to play game
2001.
5. They'll still have to play game 5 against most likely Kluber.
Yeah,
So
but
that'll be tough.
then you have Kimball again. No, I mean, well, you have let me think. I'm thinking who actually. I keep forgetting it. Yeah, it's
If they don't use Sonny Gray today, Sonny Gray will. I don't know.
no.
Sonny Gray will probably come in relief today, or if they win the next game.
Yeah.
But CC's starting game 5.
Well, I'm thinking either the here's the possibilities that I'm actually thinking who will pitch today. Who will pitch today's perfect game will definitely would be. I'm kind of actually thinking about it because it's Severino. It is Severino tonight's game.
Yeah, Severino's pitching tonight. CC. If the Yankees and CC's pitching game 5.
Well, if they do make him pitch game 5, then you have probably the Cy Young for this year that they took out on Friday. Kluber. Kluber would probably pitching on Wednesday. Now, do you love how the
Kluber will
Yankees?
probably pitch.
I mean, do you love the fact that how they took an advantage of Kluber's first inning struggles?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
Now, if they had done that, if they had done that tonight against Trevor Bauer, do you think, Joe, if they see a play like what happened on Friday, you think that they're gonna challenge a play? If it comes down to the game like what happened on Friday, do you think it's actually gonna matter no matter what if Joe wants to challenge a play like?
Well, Girardi's an idiot for not challenging that. It was so clear that it hit his bat, and Sanchez and Frazier both told him to challenge it. Still didn't. Kept his challenge, and it was so stupid. Cost him the game. Girardi should be fired.
Yeah,
After
but
this year.
well, I think of it yesterday. I mean, the miracle home run. If you look at the history, how it's going to repeat itself, look what happened yesterday. Compare yesterday's game to the 2001 comeback that they did, where Posada hit a solo shot, and look who hits a
Yeah,
solo
that was a
shot this
cheater
time.
fluke game.
I mean, look what happened in game 4. I mean, I can't wait for tonight's game. But yesterday, Judge's robbing catch near the wall. Uh, the thing that everyone said that it was going to be a legit comeback by Bird. The catch by Judge was a miracle. Yesterday's home run by Bird was probably a miracle as well. But you have Andrew Miller. Now, I understand why they traded Miller.
Well, they got Frazier back for him, but Miller is one of the best. In my opinion, I think he's the best reliever in baseball.
I mean, my personal favorite would have to be it was definitely Shreve, but until what happened on
Shreve?
Friday
You think Shreve is the best reliever?
for the Yankees, it's Betances, Shreve, and Chapman.
No way, you're crazy.
I'm not crazy when yesterday
Shreve?
Shreve he stepped
Shreve
up to the
above
plate.
Chad Green and David Robertson?
No, I mean, I choose obviously David Robinson, but if you look what happened on Friday night, it was a mistake that got chosen out by the bullpen and what Joe did. It was his fault. If they didn't have a big deficit like they had, believe me, it would have been Robinson, Betances, and Chapman.
One second.
All right. Yeah. All right. Petey?
Hey, Greg. I only got a couple more minutes, so let's do our prediction.
All right. What's your predictions, man?
My prediction for tonight: Bauer gets knocked out fifth inning, gives up 4 runs. Severino goes 7 innings, gives up 1 run. Yankees win 6-2.
You want to hear? Who do you think is going to be the heroes of the game?
I'm gonna say Didi has a really good night. And I'm feeling Headley's gonna have a good night too.
Did you rule out Judge, Sanchez, and also
Not
Sterling?
obviously not, but I'm feeling Headley's gonna have a good night. I think Didi will have a good night too.
All right, so my prediction is Yankees are going to get to Trevor Bauer because they saw him on Thursday, so they know what he's going to do. They watch video. What's going to happen is Judge is going to get a good pitch down the middle, and they always want to make him go up the zone or bottom. Either he's going to walk or hit a good hit down the line, or he's going to drill it out of the field. I think he's going to hit 2 home runs tonight, and it's going to make it a 2-0 game towards the third inning. Then Severino's going to throw a fastball or 2-seam down the middle. Lindor's going to hit it gone. It'll be 2-1. And then Trevor Bauer really struggles towards the fifth, gets the bases loaded. Burt Gunner comes up to the plate, hits a double, draws in 2, 4-2, 4-1 Yankees. Then Trevor Bauer gets taken out. They go to the bullpen. And maybe Joe Girardi might be smart. Pitch hit for – I'm not saying Judge. I'm probably saying go for Hetley, pitch it with Hetley. And if they bring in Miller, which I think they're going to obviously might do because Trevor Bauer's out. Huh?
Miller pitched yesterday.
Yeah, but it's most likely it's a do or die for the Yankees, and I don't think the Indians want to do a Game 5. So they're going to bring in their best pitchers through the bullpen. And I think that it's going to be a great game for the Yankees. I think they see a lot of him. And I think towards the 8th inning, it's going to be 2 blown out. But, and I mean there's a but to it, there's going to be a play which is going to be involved with Didi and Frazier, third and second, to get the double play with a loaded bases jam that Robinson gets out of, / Tom Canely, because Canely loaded the bases, and Robinson finishes the job for him. They go to the 9th, knowing that they got a 4-run cushion, and if Lindor's at the plate, then they walk Lindor. They take the chances with the next batter ahead of him, and they take a chance of putting in Chapman again, which I think they're going to do because I don't think they want to go to Shreve, Canely, because they throw fast, and this Indian team lives off the fastballs. And I think they're going to make Chapman out of everyone that throws on 4, strike out the side, and the Yankees wind up winning in 6-2.
Chapman's not going to be able to pitch again. He pitched way too much yesterday.
Well, I understand that. But either Chapman or Canely, either way, they're going to make someone that throws really hard go against this Indians team, and it's going to wind up that the Yankees are going to blow them out. And, I mean, Wednesday's going to be a terrific game, in my opinion, if they even get past today. But I think the Yankees got it in the hand. I think Greg Burt's going to have a really good night. He's probably going to hit 2 hits. Hicks is going to get 1. I also think Judge is going to get a home run tonight. I think Gary Sanchez is going to get a couple of hits and walks. And my last thing of the night would have to be, if they had won tonight, how do you get a team that came back from an 0-2 deficit, going to Cleveland against Kluber, getting pumped up, realizing that Kluber probably did his research again, and I know it's a do or die tonight. I mean, good luck to the Yankees. And I mean, like I said, I think they're going to win tonight. I was right about last night. I think they're going to win tonight as well.
So what's your final score?
My final score would be 6-3. 6-3 or 3-1.
Okay.
We'll find out after tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow morning
Yeah.
or tonight. You're gonna be watching the game, Petey?
Of course.
You know it's on FS1, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's hope for the Yankees to win, Greg.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you later.
See you later, bud.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from my guest of the night. All right, so I'm going to end the show today. Giants did get hurt. People get hurt a lot today. Yesterday, people did get hurt on the Giants. I don't think the Giants are going to recover from these injuries. I think Beckham's going to be out for the rest of the year. I think either way, the Jets are going to make the playoffs. And my last comment of the night would have to be Boston did a good season, good year. Go home and get ready for next year. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Gregory King Show. Special guest, Petey. And tomorrow, I'll keep you updated tomorrow afternoon. I'll tell you the final score and updates for everything that happened tomorrow afternoon. What happened, all the game highlights for tomorrow afternoon. Good luck for tonight with the Yankee game. All right, I'll see you guys. This has been a very special pregame show by Gregory King. And like always, I will see you guys later. Good night.